Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Franklin, Massachusetts. It's playoff time, live from the Veterans Arena. It's a matchup tonight of Milford versus Oliver Ames in a rematch of just a few weeks ago. Tonight, Milford looks to avenge that loss just a few weeks ago at the hands of the Tigers, which was a 4-1 defeat. And we'll see if they can step their game up tonight. Puck drops coming up next. We are just about set for puck drop here as the playoffs are about to get underway. For Milford, this is just their second game after losing only their first one just last year in a matchup with number 8 seed North Attleboro. Game is on here, and play is underway in the first period as Croto handles the puck, trying to get out of the zone. Provost keeps it in, puts it back in toward Allen. Shot on in, a save with the pad there. Good reactionary save. Another chance toward the net, stick down. Sent in behind the net by Provost. Now Sanger attempt put back to the blue line where McCormick will handle. And back down low now. Campanella doing some work down there. Now coming out with it is Oliver Ames to the point. Handled there by Bass. Bass looking to get a shot on, goes wide. And kept in just barely, but only temporarily as Balzerini handles out of the zone through neutral ice. He will dump it in on Tierney, the Oliver Ames goaltender, who then will play it out of the zone. Croto quick to play it back in, and Milford looking to get an early line change here. Just 1 minute gone here in this first period, scoreless early on. Campanella playing it out to his teammate, Provost, who ended up losing control. Now here's Gilliott trying to get the puck across the line. Loses his battle though, and Campanella's going to try and send it the other way, but can't. Wild lays it into an open end, where Gilliott will chase, but Oliver Ames sprays it back into the Milford zone. Croto collects, looking for some options, finds Gilliott up the near wall, who chips it out of the zone. Gilliott plays the puck and taken back by Oliver Ames, who send it right back to Milford. Croto's pass finds nobody, and this is going to be icing right here. Milford looking to try and get out the jitters here and maybe get on the board early. Last matchup against Oliver Ames was not a favorable one for them. In a game where Tyler Provost took over much of the game himself for his Tigers team. Off the face-off here, Lathrop to the corner. Battling for the puck, he's got some support coming from Nyland. Nyland's pass goes off the skates of Wild, and Verduccio will have to regroup here. He plays behind the net. Back to Lathrop. Lathrop plays it around over to Wild, kicks it out at the skates. And Wild plays it across the ice where Gilliott try to cut the corner, but he's canceled out there by number 8 Chandler, or correction, number 18 Dan Sullivan. Now played up, taken by DeMartinez. He dumps it in the zone, and Oliver Ames is going to get a line change here. Into pressure is DeMartinez. Checked off the puck now and taken by Balzerini, but he turns it over. Puck now to the far end wall. Bass sprays it wide of Ireland, and Verduccio takes it back. He tries to play it up for Balzerini, but it goes just past the stick and recollected by the Tigers. Now cutting into the zone is Colin Lotzi. Lotzi into the corner. He's got a little bit of support coming from Campanella, and now Lotzi behind the net. Lotzi, wrap attempt. Stuffed out there. Taken by Brad White, but he loses control. Milford having a little bit of trouble early on getting out of the zone. Campanella in the corner, pressured by Verduccio. Plays back to his defenseman, number 17, Thomas McCormick. Now in deep again, Verduccio trying to get it out again. Right back to McCormick, D to D. Finds Bass. Bass plays it in. Brad White looking for a man. He's got Lynch. Lynch plays off to Balzerini. Balzerini dumps it in. He's got to chase it. The rest of his line mates, or rather, just Griffin Lynch looks to change here. White still in on the forecheck. Going down with the puck there was Campanella, and Milford looks to re-enter the zone here.
I'm interested to see how the refs call this game, if they're going to put the whistle away for a playoff game or whether they're going to just start controlling the game.
Well, early on, we haven't seen a whole ton of physical play just yet. Lots of missed pass opportunities and just trying to start clicking with your line mates here early on, it seems.
Yeah, I can imagine these two teams are just trying to work out the jitters right now. Scarlet Army is here in full force. Their flag
Is that
flying
a
high.
Soviet Union flag?
Oh yeah, it's the Scarlet Army. Channeling the red curtain.
Second line out for Milford now. Nyland on the draw, unable to win it. Taken there by number 13, Michael Carroll, and played up. And as Carroll now skating through the neutral zone into the Milford zone. Dropped off for a player, shot, and a good save there by Ireland.
Nice job by, oh no.
And a score! Off a scramble in front, it's Oliver Ames taking the early 1-0 lead.
The number 13.
Fired up as Michael Carroll for that one.
Yeah, just as I was saying, Ireland did a good job of scooping that puck to the side after the rebound. Somehow it got right back out front, and the only person there was an Oliver Ames player.
Carroll made no mistake about it. So just over 4 minutes into this one, we have our first strike of the night. Now back in the Oliver Ames zone. Brad White was twisting with it, but lost it. Collected by Verducci over to Lathrop. He just safely gets out of the zone. Put right back in by Provost. Over to Lathrop. He plays up to White. White makes a move. He's got one man with him, but he's got taken on 3 defenders. Shot goes higher. Has deflected off a stick. Puck pinched to keep in, but then tipped out of the zone there by Lathrop. We'll have a face-off coming up.
Panthers could use White right now. Try to start a spark for the Hawks.
Off the face-off. Tigers bring it back to their own zone, play a little catch behind the net. McCormick looking for his options. Puts it out, try and get past Balzerini, unable to. And puck is sent back to Lathrop. Now good stick here by number 24, Colin Lotzi. Trying to tip it in, gets it past Verduccio, and tries to track it to the corner. He lays the body on Balzerini and sent toward the net. Balzerini collects it and is able to get out of the zone. Milford's really got to find a way to start getting their passes through their teammates, because they're not really able to establish too much early on in this one. Proto back in its own zone. Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, sorry, new vantage point up here. It's hard to move the camera. I was going to say, Oliver Ames' defense does like to pinch a lot, so maybe they can exploit that going forward. Who knows? Let's see what happens.
The forwards from Oliver Ames are coming through with a lot of speed tonight, too. Island to take the draw against Carroll, the goal scorer. McLaughlin at the corner plays it down, dumped high off the glass and out, just over the stick of Wild. He's trying to get a step on the defender. Wild shot saved by Tierney. They even might drew a penalty call there. Center attempt saved by Tierney on the tip by Gilliatt.
Saw the defense come in right inside of the blue line, and they were able to chip it up and over off the glass. And Wild uses speed through the neutral zone to catch up to that puck and make a play.
And Milford's going to have to create as much speed as they can against this team, because it seems to be that's the way to really create chances against them. Speed versus speed. Face-off won by Lynch, played back to Wild. Wild shot off a pad. Wild, another chance, winds up, again hits a body in front, look to hit Lynch there. Now played over to White. White trying to dangle through, unable to. Kept in at the blue line by Wild. Wild motoring along the blue line, plays over to White. White with a shot, hits the pads and out of the zone. Good play there by Albert Bass. And he's going to look to hurry up and get back on D. Now Croteau plays it up just ahead of White. Tough play there and taken back in by DeMartinez. Played over for Campanella, unable to do anything with it, and Lynch comes back the other way. Now Balzerini skating it across the line, puts on the brakes, plays to his D. Croteau didn't seem to get all that one, and able to chip it out is the Tigers.
Wild is a forward who plays defense on the power play.
A la Patrice Bergeron, or at least formerly. Offside here on Milford. White making just a few moves too many at the line. Appears to be just over 8 minutes to go in the first period here. Again, 1-0 Oliver Ames on an early goal by Michael Carroll about 4 minutes into this one. Second line again out, Wild, motoring into the zone, shot goes wide on the glove side of Tierney. Burns pinching to keep it in, unable to, on a good play there by Provost. And he sends it back for Ireland, who leaves it off for Croteau. Now Croteau motoring ahead, looking for his man Gilliott. But the pass behind him, right in on Tierney, who covers up with about 3 seconds left to go on this power play. So Milford finally starting to get some chances on net here in the first, and putting some pressure on Tierney as they need to, as they are behind the 8 ball in this one. Nyland again to take the draw. Can't win it though. Collected by the Tigers and taken back by Gilliott. Gilliott plays it in deep where Nyland will chase against Bass. Bass plays it over to his defense partner, but cut off there by Gilliott. Gilliott looking to get up front, checked down, looking for Nyland, but instead collected by Oliver Ames. Now Provost putting some pressure on Wild. Croteau plays it out of the zone. Provost off a body here. Now skating through center ice, dancing around Milford players, and sent in deep on Ireland, who played to the corner. Croteau chips it up, looking for Gilliott. Gilliott takes a big hit there. Oh, Dan Sullivan came in hard. Shot, and a save by Ireland. Provost behind the net, looking to get some pressure, taken back, and stolen. Some sloppy play behind the Milford net. Oh, and a big hit there by Burns. Return the favor on Cam Gallagher. Along the wall here, Gallagher center attempt goes off some skates and out of the zone. Taken back by Sullivan. Weak backhand attempt gets to his man. And back the other way comes Gallagher. Gallagher stapled again off the puck, this time by Croteau.
Nice instinct there by Croteau. Just cutting off his lane.
Milford showing some good physical presence here. Trying to help swing momentum back their way. Faceoff coming back to the Milford zone right now. Lynch on the draw, having trouble winning it. And now Oliver Ames trying to fight to keep it in. Brad White at the blue line and finally forced out by Lynch. White plays it ahead off Lynch's body, and Lynch will finish the job and put it in behind Tierney. Now come back the other way are the Tigers. Turning it over and recollected by Provost. He's going to settle things down from behind his net and start the rush up ice himself. Provost long strides and a big reach. Skates in, dumps it around the boards. Verduccio looking to meet the puck. Unable to get to it first though. Now chasing down is Lotzi. And Balzarini on him, and he's got the puck, he chips it out. Milford having a really tough time establishing flow out of the zone. And it's really tough to really get your offense going when your first passes aren't really connecting. And that's been the trouble so far tonight. But still plenty of time left to go here. Third line out now for Milford. Mobilia on the draw. Tipped just wide the net by Mobilia on the point shot from Croteau. Now Mobilia again keeps it in. He's got Chase with him. Mobilia able to slip through a check as puck goes into the other corner and played up and out of the zone.
It's going to be an icing. Nice pressure by Nick Mobilia to cause that icing.
Solid third line play there from the pivot. Smaller in stature, but definitely not in heart. Mobilia back to take the draw. He wins it, but doesn't have a whole lot of juice on it. Somehow gets back to Burns anyway. And recollected by Bass, who plays to his defensive partner, McCormick. McCormick up and now out of the zone, but recollected by Schuler. Schuler plays it back to Tierney, who slows things down. McCormick with a little left pass. Turn back over at the blue line. Croteau's shot goes wide. trying to tip it out of the zone, unable to, and kept in by Mobilia.
Nice pressure by the third line here.
Getting their first and second line players a little bit of a break too. Doing a good job while they're out there. Burns keeps it at the blue line. Burns throws toward the net and hits a body, goes to the corner. Mobilia takes a hit and loses the puck, but goes back to Burns. The shot goes off a body. Trickling down toward the boards. Schuler takes a hit. Croteau, little flip shot, goes wide of the net. Little screen attempt there.
This is a hard-working line.
Burns, again, pinching hard to keep it in, laying the body down. And Schuler able to keep it in only temporarily, though, and Oliver Ames able to force it out on a good stick there by Chandler McLaughlin. And puck played up near the Oliver Ames bench and taken in by Mobilia, who throws it just wide of Tierney.
Here. They put in a lot of work there.
That was a really long shift for that third line. Now jumping back out is line number 2 with Wild, Gilliott, and Nyland. Meanwhile, Bass coming in for Oliver Ames, motoring down low, punched off by Burns. Kept in only temporarily as Gilliott is able to spray out of the zone. Icing's waved off here with Gilliott in pursuit behind the net. Played around the end boards and through the neutral zone up to number 6, Nick Charleston. He's able to play it in deep for Cam Gallagher. Gallagher with Burns pinning him to the boards. Now wrapped around and out. Skating back to get that puck is Dan Sullivan with Wild in pursuit. He's able to play it up only temporarily. That's where Gilliott collects. Now down the corner, Gilliott and Wild doing some work down there.
Wild had Nyland in front. It would have been nice if he backhanded that in front. We get a penalty.
We do have a penalty here.
It's like a high stick.
Heading to the box is Oliver Ames.
I hope no one at home is afraid of heights. That's the angle I'm giving you.
So as you see, number 14, Cam Gallagher in the box. And Milford getting an important power play here. White in the corner battling with a couple Oliver Ames defenders. One being McCormick and Campanella. Now Provost trying to collect this puck. He's bouncing a little bit. Does a good job sticking with it. He gets past the defense. He's in. Shot scores!
No, went off the post. Off the post.
Oh, my mistake.
The post.
That was very fast play. Provost beat Ireland through the 5-hole, looks like, and I thought it went in and out of the net, but that apparently hit the post. Milford with a huge break here. Now what can they do with it? Wild shot toward the net. And saved by Tierney. Rebound collected and a score! Griffin Lynch on the rebound. We're tied at 1.
Oh, Brian Ireland needs to kiss that post.
It saved his team's the goal there. Now we got this building making a little bit of noise.
Yeah, the Scarlet Army is up. They woke the giant here.
A huge goal for Milford by the first line pivot, Griffin Lynch. Just over 2 minutes to go in the first period.
Some of the fans here are saying that was a goal. I can tell you that was not a goal. That was off the post.
Now White back in the zone, looking for Lynch again. Off his stick, and Tierney sweeps it aside. Into the corner. You can tell Milford's got a little extra energy here. Center attempt from White, unable to get through. Provost looking to skate it out. Checked off, but still sticking with it is Provost. See Lynch all over him. And it's put in deep where Lathrop will control. He plays up the boards, out of the zone. And Provost will have to go back and get it. Now ball's ringing in the neutral zone, waiting for his team to get onside. He dumps it in. Goes through Provost's legs, and Wild's in pursuit. Back out of the zone now comes Oliver Ames. Good stand-up check there by Lathrop, but still coming through are the Tigers. As you see, Lotzi, big body forward for Oliver Ames. Puck recollected by Milford. Verduccio over to Lathrop. Plays it from Gilliatt. And turned back over and played back into the Milford zone. Lathrop behind the net, pressured. Short attempt, save, and almost going in for a wraparound. It was Michael Carroll, the goal scorer for Oliver Ames, but nothing doing there. Puck back out of the zone now. Gilliatt dumps it in. Taken back by the Tigers. Shot here gets blocked down by Verduccio. Campanella trying to work toward the net. Unable to get a shot off though. Played to the line but not out. Kept in and recollected. Lotzi's shots. Glove save.
Beautiful save. Ireland knew where that was going and he said, no, not tonight.
It was a slow start to the first, but overall things ended up getting heated up as time went along. In the final 13 seconds now, puck going back into the Oliver Ames zone. No icing as it's waved off. Now at the final 5. Dumps high off the glass, not out, but there will be no more shots to come from that sequence of play. Getting on the board early was Oliver Ames on the goal by Michael Carroll. But Griffin Lynch ties it up for Milford on a huge power play goal. After one period, it's 1-1. We'll be back for the second. Back here now for the second period of a 1-1 tie between Oliver Ames and Milford, where the winner of this game will go on to face the winner of the matchup between number 2 Westwood and number 15 Pembroke. Play on here in the second period. Back to get it is number 17 McCormick playing over the corner, now taken by his forward and sprayed out of zone. Burns back to collect. Puck gets beyond him. Lotzi into pressure, plays the body, takes it. Lotzi looking to get out front with it. Now centering attempt goes off a skate. That was Croteau at the side of the net. Up but not out, kept in and played back deep. Centering attempt again, dancing through traffic in the slot. Was Oliver Ames, but unable to make anything happen. Now back the other way. Balzerini, a shot on, goes wide, and that one's gonna power right out of the zone. Burns loses the handle on it as it goes over the line, and they're forced to call offsides there.
Yeah, I want to see Milford try and control the slot a little bit better. A lot of those loose pucks have been squirting out into the slot, and Oliver Ames already capitalized on one.
And Milford really just needs to take the time to really get their head up and make that first pass out of the zone. Really critical in starting rushes, successful ones at least. Turned over at the neutral zone. Gilliatt turns around, fires right back in, but he was just over the red line apparently. Face off to come back to the right of Ireland. Interesting to note that after the game between Milford and Oliver Ames earlier, just a few weeks back, Oliver Ames then went on to a 4-game losing streak just to end the season. And here they are now as the lower seed against Milford. During those 4 games, it was only 1 goal scored as they were outscored 13-1. So Milford doing a pretty good job here, keeping things in check. As you can see early on, that Oliver Ames was pretty feisty and raring to go. The game has sort of settled into an ebb and flow here. Gilliatt out of the zone, plays it for Wild, has the puck tipped off his stick. Gilliatt goes back and throws it in the zone. Bass behind his own net. Balzerini into pressure. Bass makes the pass. And now sent over to the other side of the ring for DeMartinez, but nothing doing. Bass forced to recollect, but it's icing. just over 2 minutes into the second period. Again, 1-1. Your goal scorers tonight for Oliver Ames, number 13, Michael Carroll, and for Milford, number 12, Griffin Lynch. Lynch out on the draw now, unable to win it. Provost plays it behind Ireland. Burns racing for the puck, unable to get it out though. White in to help. He's going to get it out of the zone and play it up for Balzerini. We might have a chance here. Balzerini looking for a center attempt for White, and just missing him there. Oh, that was a good chance. Croteau able to pick a pocket and send it back in deep.
Yeah, almost a dangerous pinch by Croteau, but his stick work made up for it. He threw it back into the zone. Balzerini and White almost hooked up on that play. That would have been nice.
Burns keeping in at the blue line. Bass, good job of sticking with it. He's got White coming after him now. Plays it up and pushed out of the zone. Poke check by Burns, keeps things at center ice. And now taking back in, Lotzi. He's got White on him. Balzerini takes a hit, loses the puck. And play back Campanella, center attempt for Provost. Now there's Bass pinching, a good diving play there by Balzerini. White trying to get out, can't. Provost in the corner. Croteau looking to lay the hit on him, but sidestepping it was Provost, now taking behind the net is Lotzi. Campanella over to Provost, 2 men beneath the goal line here. Now Bass pinching into the hash marks, trying to keep it in. Provost lays it in deep for Campanella. Campanella over Lotzi. And taken back finally, where Croteau can skate it out.
Nice job by Croteau, ending that shift.
And getting his team a line change here. Calling for the puck is Campanella. Turned over in front here, and a whistle. And must have missed what happened here. Looks like he just called it technical, but I'm pretty sure that's not this game.
He was making some kind of swirling motion. Maybe somebody was, there was too many men or something.
1:30 for twirling. I'm not sure here. But it is Milford going to the box, quite possibly too many men, as Lathrop heads in there.
Well, either way, it's not good.
No, sir. 1:30 on the clock for the Oliver Ames power play as it gets underway here. Down low with it is Carroll. Carroll lays it in. And take it behind the net. Played to the defenseman, McCormick. McCormick looking for a shot. Tipped it, scores! That one found its way in through a maze of players.
Looks like it went off of number 8 to me.
I thought so too. Chandler McLaughlin with some net front presence there amongst a couple Milford bodies. Regardless of who got it, it's 2-1 Oliver Ames as they jump back on top here with a huge power play goal. Now we see if Milford can respond once more. Once again, another goal roughly just over 4 minutes in. In the previous game against Oliver Ames, you might recall the Tigers getting lots of quick starts at the start of their period. Puck sent right back into the Milford zone as they're back on their toes again. Playing this one is Charleston behind the net with his teammate Gallagher. Nyland trying to get out. Tip attempt. Goes wide. Here's a center attempt again and goes behind the net. And now you see the Tigers really picking up the play here. Saved by Ireland there on a shot. Gallagher plays it in deep. Charleston trying to get it to it. He's got it. Looking to make something happen in front, but a good check there off the puck was Croteau with a stick. Croteau behind his own net, now trying to skate it out. Lays up for Wild, and Wild's got to skate past the defenders through center ice, looking to cut toward the middle. Wild shot in, a good save there by Tierney. Wild using that speed to create more offense as his team needs a response here, trailing 2-1. Puck dumped around the boards. Provost controls that at his hash mark in his defensive zone. Out to center ice. Nyland plays back to the defense. Burns handles here. Looks for some options. Finds number 22, Brad White. White into the zone. Dipsy dueling around some players. White, a shot high over the glove. And this one's going to be out of the zone now. Nyland looking to get things right back the other way, but flying up the ice are the Tigers. It's the captain, Provost. Shot into the glove, and Ireland's going to hold on to this one for a face-off.
Yeah, Provost is the last guy you want to see up the ice with the puck. He knows how to score.
He nearly put away that breakaway in the first period, short-handed. As I thought he did, and so did about half the crowd here. Face-off back to Ireland's left. Now trying to cut in for the first line is Provost with Lotzi. Lynch able to stop that one, plays it up for White, who can't corral the puck just barely off his stick. And Lynch will send it back in. Into the corner there where Sullivan plays it up the boards, not out, but now taken. Oh, and a huge poke check there by Lathrop. He might have just saved an odd man rush. Verduccio back into the zone behind Tierney. Sullivan back to handle it. Lynch in on the forecheck. Provost in to help his teammate. Now played up for Campanella. Trying to get it out, but White's stick was there. Campanella able to take it back. Somehow managed to stay onside with Lotzi. Lotzi loses it. Balzerini taking a hit. Gets checked off the puck. Played back in deep, and that's where Verduccio goes to get it. Now Verduccio lost it in his skates. Play for Provost. He loses it off his stick, and White skates it out of the zone. Trying to just power pass. White unable to get past the good defense of Bass. As the Tigers play it right back up and into the Milford zone. Verduccio behind Ireland with just under 8 minutes to go.
Verduccio got the best of that.
Good stand-up hit there. Oh, it looks to be McLaughlin. Correction, Campanella. Puck along the near boards here. Scrum for the puck. You see the Milford players all in there. Now try and get it toward the front of the net. Unable to, though. Was number 8, Chandler McLaughlin. Wild plays the puck out of the zone. Looking to tag up here are the Tigers as they get onside. Puck played up but not out. Kept in by McLaughlin. Shot high over the stick. Now kept in again by Jared Costello. Costello sprays to the corner. McLaughlin on the puck. Taken back by Milford, but only temporarily. Bass able to chip it back in deep. Chasing this one is DeMartinez. He leaves it off, plays it for Carroll. Carroll trying to get something in the front, not happening there though. Milford recollects. Kept in again by Costello. He stripped off the puck and play for Wild. Wild might have a chance here on a one-on-one if he can hurry. Wild trying to cut the corner and shot. And that one ends up just going through the pads and right out the front of the net. Puck still in deep here. Oh, and a little mix-up there between the two defenders for Oliver Ames, but Tierney, alert as always, able to cover up the puck.
Milford's got to simplify their game right now. They're going for the long pass out of the zone. That's not going to work against this team. They've got to look for the short passes and work it up the ice gradually instead of these breakaway passes that are getting picked off.
A really good point. They're swinging for the fences, but they still have plenty of time, and it's only a 1-goal deficit. They are very much in this game.
Yeah, 1 goal down in the middle of the second. You don't have to play with desperation right now. This is the time you want to kind of settle in and
play your own game.
Yep.
Mobilia and the third line out there now for Milford, as Mobilia's dump in was from beyond the red line, so we have an icing here.
This third line for Milford, they're not going to score all your goals, but they will put the time and the effort in to their shift. Make sure they're going to do their best to make sure that the puck's going to stay out of their own zone.
Right.
And give the first couple lines some rest.
On that note, here they are from their own defensive zone and taking on what appears to be might be the third line for Taunton. Puck deflected high and goes off the low netting on the ceilings here.
The netting's kind of odd here. It's even hard for us to see the scoreboard.
It does provide some difficulty, but we will still manage to do our jobs adequately, at best. I kid. Some of the finest work in the biz here. Play back on now as the puck is into the corner. Handle is Cam Gallagher trying to find Colin Carroll, and instead back the other way.
Oh,
taking
wow.
a hit there was Jonathan Chase.
Yep.
And that's going to be a call there. Might likely have a boarding.
Yeah. That's a borderline call. You don't have to call that, but the force of the hit.
It wasn't too serious, but if it was, then it's not the kind of hit you want to see.
The thing is, he came from behind. If it was more of a sideway skating angle, but he came from behind and then put the shoulder in. Yeah.
Well, a big chance here for Milford. They've already got one power play marker tonight. Now they'll try and get a second.
See if Lynch can win this draw.
Lynch able to win it. White ends up losing it, though. Kept in by Wild. Nice play at the blue line. But now able to recollect and take it is
nice
Oliver
Ames.
Lots of close calls there in the neutral zone for what could have been odd man rush or breakaway. Now all over it. Wild.
One thing about Croteau, every time you think he's in trouble, he uses his stick and gets out of it.
Puck's right on White's stick. He's going to skate this one out with some speed. Looking to beat the defender to the corner. Ends up pulling up. Leaves it for the defense. Wild with a good look. Shot off the glove. A little surprised he didn't even take the time for a windup, but he just wanted to pick his spot and rip a wrister home.
What's the call here? High stick? I don't think it touched his stick. It didn't touch his stick.
I didn't think it touched his stick either. So referees have a conversation here, and the face-off is.
Yeah, they think Griffin Lynch went to swat at it high in the air and hit it with his stick.
Tough break for Milford as the face-off comes back to their own end.
Milford
here.
coach is looking for an explanation.
I would be too. Face-off won by Lynch to Croteau. He leaves off for Wild, who then plays it on a handoff for Balzerini. Now played for White. White back to Balzerini. He skates in the zone, pulls up, and has the puck stripped right off him. Lynch into support. Croteau collects the puck. Lynch goes off Lynch's stick and scaled back down ice with only about 15 seconds now to go on this power play. Wild having trouble
Milford's
getting.
kind of sloppy with the puck right now.
Yeah, I was going to say they're having trouble really gaining control and keeping it on their sticks. As you can see, the puck kind of on edge as Wild goes down the ice here. Now going for a tour of the offensive zone, plays off. Croteau shot and good save there by Tierney through traffic. Lynch plays with Balzerini, looking to center, nothing doing, and sent out of the zone. Wild takes it back, turned over, and played back the other way. Touched while in the offensive zone, though, by Oliver Ames, and that's going to be a whistle on an offside. Play back on here with about 3:48 to go. Still 2-1 Oliver Ames on a big power play goal from what we believe to be Chandler McLaughlin in front of the net. Icing here on Milford. And the play will come back to their end. Just some noteworthy things here. Oliver Ames brings a few all-stars with it in its lineup tonight. Those being Matt Campanella, Tyler Provost, Tim Doherty, Albert Bass, and goaltender Jimmy Tierney. We'll get to the Milford All-Stars in just a second. This play is still on here. Provost, deep in the zone, loses the puck to Gilliott. Gilliott turns it right back over, though. And looking to make a play happen is Campanella. Campanella now in the circle, trying to gain control of the puck again. Loses it, and Laffer plays around the boards. And trying to chip it past was Gilliott, but a good play there. Now at the blue line again, kept in on a strong play by Thomas McCormick. Kept in again by Bass. And
that call slash?
We have a penalty here. And Oliver Ames is going right back to the box.
I didn't even see that one. See if we can get the Hawkeye cam to see in the box. Oliver Ames player not happy with that call.
Serving the penalty there is number 10, Matt Campanella. As we were saying, Milford's All-Stars for this year, Jared Balzerini, Brad White, Sam Croto, and forward Drew Weil as well. So great years for those All-Stars for Oliver Ames and Milford, and congratulations to them on the announcements. Play back on here on the power play is Milford. Croto flipping one toward the net, bounces in and gobbled up by Tierney.
Nice stick check by number 9 on Oliver Ames. Croto saw Griffin Lynch go into the net and could have tipped that in on net, but number 9 lifted Lynch's stick.
That'd be Albert Bass, one of Oliver Ames' All-Stars. Here's another shot and a save there with the stick. Played out of the zone, collected by Wild. Wild plays it off for Lynch. Lynch down the end boards, looking for a man, loses it. Trying to get it out. Unable to, though, is DeMartinez. And Milford continues his power play from the offensive zone. Here's a chance here, shot and a save there by White. As the defender lost his footing, opening up a lane.
Nice save.
Very good save there by Tierney, positionally sound.
White could have brought that in a little bit deeper too. Maybe waited for some help in front of the net.
Face off one back to Wild. He loses it, but able to keep it in is Croto. He sprays it back down deep. Now with it is Costello trying to play it out and just hops over Wild. Now coming right back the other way again is Balzerini. Looking for a man cutting through the slot. That was Lynch, but it was just ahead of him. White unable to corral the puck. Losing out to Oliver Ames here as they drain some time off the clock. Taken back by Balzerini. About 20 seconds to go on the power play here. Shot hits a player in front and just tipped out of the zone there. Just not getting all of that one. Was Michael Carroll, but enough to get out of the zone. And icing here with only 3 seconds left to go on the Milford power play.
Was it icing or offsides?
I believe it was icing. Face off to the left of Ireland. As you see the first line back out there for Oliver Ames. Going up against the second line. Good play by Gilliatt there. Using his body to try and keep the puck with him. Gilliatt lays in deep. Sanger attempt for Gilliatt and a big save there by Tierney. Oh, that was a great chance for Milford. Now dancing through Campanella. Shot, scores! Matt Campanella labeling it top corner. It's 3-1 Tigers.
Tierney with a huge save, closing his legs, not opening up that 5-hole in front. And then Oliver Ames just comes right back down the ice. Tough break for Milford.
As they score with just about 1 minute to go in this second period, doubling their lead to 2. And that is a very tough break there. So close on one end. And now down another goal as a result. Puck back into the zone. A huge hit there by Balzerini. Shot goes wide. Looks like it maybe hit off the side of the net from Lynch. And Milford looking to get anything back here in the final minute. Burns shot into the pile. And now pushed out of the zone by Oliver Ames with 30 seconds to go here. Play back on Tierney. He gloves it down and leaves it for Sullivan. Sullivan will skate this one up and out. Back to the neutral zone. Balzerini able to dump it back But here comes Oliver Ames back the other way with just over 10 seconds now. It's Lotzi. He's got Campanella with him, and Provost no longer out there. Played to the point with 3 seconds. Lotzi trying to cut to the slot, unable to. And that will do it for the second period. 2 big markers for Oliver Ames highlight the second period, as goals from likely McLaughlin and Campanella have put them up by 2 heading into the final stanza. It's gut check time for Milford, down 3-1. We'll be back for the third period. All set here for play in the third period to begin. Milford looking for its first ever playoff win, but they've got an uphill battle ahead of them with only 15 minutes to do so, down by 2 at the hands of the Oliver Ames Tigers. Play is back on here. Lynch carrying into the zone. Down the wing, plays in behind the net. Burns having a little bit of trouble keeping it in, but is able to. Now we'll mix up there with White. Puck still managed to stay in the zone. Balzerini throws it toward the net, and a stick save there by Tierney as he forced that one into the netting. 31 seconds into this one, still 3-1 in the third. Puck laid ahead there for DeMartinez into the corner. Burns able to play it up but not out, kept in by Bass. Now laid out front, trying to get an attempt, unable to though, are the Tigers, and it's put to the corner and sprayed out by Croto, and we'll have icing here. Face-off coming back to the right of Ireland. Out to take the draw is Michael Carroll against Milford's Matt Nyland. Nyland unable to win the draw. Sanger attempt, nothing doing there for the Tigers. Played up the wall, Sullivan trying to shoot it in. Unable to, blocked down by some bodies. And now placed out of the zone, just off the stick of Nyland. And back the other way comes Oliver Ames. Deking with it is McLaughlin's shot, and gloved down by Ireland.
Nice awareness by Ireland, keeping his eye on the puck. Could have been trouble if he wasn't paying attention.
He's going to need to come up big in this third period if he wants his team to win this game. Lynch against Campanella. One for Provost. Shot hits a body. That is Balzerini. White to Balzerini. And Lynch takes it with a Lotzi all over him. Lynch trying to wheel it toward the net. Stuff attempt there with White, unable to get it in though. Balzerini throws it toward the net, goes behind it. Taken back there by the Tigers. Up and out of the zone. Lathrop sends it right back the other direction. White collects the puck, leaves off for Lynch. Lynch trying to get in front for White, almost had him. Here's Balzerini. Oh, he whipped on it. And a good tie up there with the stick. Huge play by Lotzi. Stopping Lynch and Balzerini right at the top. And now back there was Provost. His shot, save, rebound, hit the post.
Tierney. Going back to that Milford rush there. Tierney was down and out. Balzerini just healed it. He didn't get all of it, and it just fell off his stick.
And then good,
too bad.
Good support by the Oliver Ames players. Help keeping out of the net. Oh, that was a big sequence there. Milford really could have used that one. Croto turns over, but recollected by Mobilia. He's able to play it up and out. Now Croto will lead the rush. Trying to get past Bass, unable to. Good play by the All-Star there. Bass in the corner now against Chase. Bass able to take it back. Chipped out, and we're going to have a play here. Skating to the puck is Charleston, looking for a chance. Charleston shot, good save there. Oh, Ireland made a nice save. Bass now trying to get around and back in. Defenseman really picking things up here in the third period. Stable up by Burns.
Play overall is picking up right now. A lot of speed, a lot of physicality.
Trying to get out of the zone is Schuler, unable to. Mobilia trying to get it out. He's unable to. Bounced in on Ireland, and a tricky save there. Now trying to tuck it in at the post. unable to, as Ireland was able to cover up the puck.
I got to go back to that save that Ireland made on the breakaway there. He came out to play that puck and move it up the ice, and then he realized he wasn't going to be able to get to it in time, and he was skating backward while he made that save. That was pretty impressive.
So still 3-1 here as the action picks up with just under 12 minutes to go. Verduccio leaves it for Wild. Now Verduccio looking to take it back, plays it for Lathrop. He's got Gilliat up the wall, finds him, but Gilliat is a little too eager with the stick as the puck flies by him, and that's an icing there.
And that's what Milford's been doing way too much of. They're not using their patience and coming around the corner and finding a man. They're just throwing it right up the ice.
Maybe just gripping the stick a little too hard. Nyland on the draw, can't win it. Back for Sullivan. Sullivan shot, saved there by Ireland. Into the corner now, DeMartinez loses it. Oh, and sent down was Gilliat on the hit there by Chandler McLaughlin. Puck down ice, handled by Tierney.
But Tierney played it. Why is that an icing?
And because we have a penalty call.
Oh, all right.
Another big power play coming up from Milford. As going to the box is Chandler McLaughlin. We have a minute 30 up on the power play clock for Milford as they get to work here. Puck squirts out toward the slot. Kept by Balzerini, trying to work with the puck at the circle. Shot on and saved by Tierney. Behind the net, trying to smack it out of the zone is Oliver Ames, and they're able to. It takes a funny bounce off the boards past Wild as he's forced to go back and get it. Campanella all over him. Play it for Balzerini. He turns it over at Provost, though, who's going to just dump it right back down and bleed some more clock with 1 minute to go on this power play. Now Wild. He's got a player draped all over him. Able to elude him, though, down the wing. Wild skating with the puck on his backhand. Finds his defenseman Croto. Plays it back for Balzerini. Puck goes off his stick, though, and recollected by White in the other corner. Played back for Wild at the point. Wild winds up shot and a save there by Tierney. Puck looked to be sailing a little high, but Tierney taking no chances, and who can blame him?
Yeah, good job by Tierney gobbling that up. No rebound on the play. And that's what Wild was. That's the kind of shot you throw through looking for a rebound.
Milford really just got to get some traffic in front of Tierney and start creating some chances that way. Played over, shot saved by Tierney on the one-time attempt by Croto. Played up and not out. Croto keeps it in for the moment at least. As it's spanked back down the ice by Oliver Ames. Now Wild slowly handling the puck, leaves off for Balzerini. Balzerini trying to play it up, and it's into the zone. In the skates, though, of Oliver Ames, now recollected by Lynch, plays it over to the defense. It's Wild, a shot and a save there on the wrister. Wild keeps it at the point, shot and another save with the blocker by Tierney. Balzerini center attempt, plays, and shot and scores! Brad White off the feed from Lynch. Good teamwork by the first line there. They're not dead yet. It's 3-2.
That's what they needed, that net front presence. They weren't getting it all game. They just found it there. And Griffin Lynch with a beautiful feed.
And really good work previously before him by Balzerini to get the puck to Lynch.
That was really good team hockey right there.
Kuckel quick shuffles over to the right, and it's in the back of the net, just like that. So with 9:26 to go here in the third period, it's just a one-goal game. Big hit there by Nyland. Provost dancing with the puck beneath the goal line. Center attempt. Almost had a man up front.
Here's a rush.
And now coming back the other way is Wild.
Oh, that's interference. Sorry.
I think you're
That
just
was
excited,
premature.
Rob. Provost with a head of speed coming through center ice, looking to split the defense, get in. He just drew a call. Still with the puck is Oliver Ames, and Milford able to touch up, but a hooking call as Provost lures that one with his speed.
Wow, I thought that if they were going to call that on anyone, it would have been Sean Burns, but they're calling it on Croto.
Maybe they just got the wrong man?
I don't know. If you're an official and you're going to make that call in the playoffs, you better know exactly who did it.
And so now a big penalty kill coming up for the Scarlet Hawks.
Again, that was Provost on the break, and you just can't let him do that. Someone's got to keep an eye on him. Good timeout here. I'm assuming that Milford's calling this timeout, but I might be wrong.
Big situation for both teams here, as a potential wing swings in the balance. Yet another goal for White, the streaky scorer from Milford, who put home 6 goals in his last regular season game. As we get a look here at the Milford bench.
Yeah, Coach Balzerina's wheels are turning right now, that's for sure. He wants this win.
Trying to rally his troops.
Assistant Coach Hogan, give him some words. Coach Balzerina, a big reason why this squad has come from nothing
into
and
what
is
they
now
are
in the playoffs 2 years in a row.
Now just trying to knock down that first playoff win. Still in a little bit of an uphill battle, though. Down by 1 and on the penalty kill. And the puck is Oliver Ames. Provost trying to dance through Verduccio, still handling it. Now he's got White on, plays it back to the point. D to D, looking for a shot, and a big save there by Ireland. Trying to collect a rebound. Provost, it kept out with a stick by Ireland, and we have a whistle here.
Why are they blowing the whistle? The puck was free. They calling a penalty?
The net might have come off its moorings.
The net.
That darned net. Not just problems in Hopedale. Spreading throughout central Massachusetts. Yeah, big play there for the net. A la Jonathan Quick in the Olympics. Play back on here. Saved by Ireland. Rebound. Put home. It's Provost with a huge one, as he was just on the doorstep and able to slam home an easy one. His team's back up by 2.
Yeah, the net didn't move there. And it was wide open.
Oh, a tough break there for Milford. Nothing much that Ireland could do about that one. Down and out. And it's a 2-goal game again. Coach Balzerini sent out the third line now of Mobilia, Chase and Schuler. Hoping they can spark something for his club.
Not only spark something, but top 2 lines were doing a lot of work out there.
Mobilia into the slot looking for Schuler. Schuler dancing with it. Backhand attempt in on Tierney and a save there. He covers up. Good chance there for the third line working toward the net. Just unable to get a really good quality shot off. But good work overall. As the Tigers get a change here.
Yeah, they're going to match up with the hard-working third line here.
Gallagher in to take the draw against Mobilia. Oh, and this is going to be trouble here. Puck goes off the body. Now Burns chasing. And the pass just behind. Recollected down low by Cam Gallagher. He's got Nick Charleston out there with him. To the point for Bass. Bass's shot goes wide. Another shot from the D. Tip toward the slot and hits a skate in front. Kept in now by Bass. Bass skating with it. He plays it back down low to Colin Carroll. Carroll Placing it. Oh, and taking a hit there is Gallagher. Verduccio trying to staple him. Back shot by the D. Hits a stick.
Yeah, you don't have to see Verduccio's hit. You can hear him.
A very valid point. Puck squirts out of the zone now. Handling is Gallagher. He plays it off for Carroll. Carroll's shot goes off a body. Blind pass picked off, though. Kept in. Only temporarily, though. And played out by the third line. Chase will chase it down. Puck sent back the other way now. Handled by Lathrop. And pushed into the zone. No icing here with just under 6:40 to go in the final frame. Gilliott lays it up. Wild will dump it in. Back to get it is Sullivan. He plays to his D partner, who in turn plays to the winger. Gilliott, though, able to strip him off the puck. Nyland has the puck in his skates. Kicks it ahead. Wild in pursuit. He's all over Michael Carroll. He plays it away. Wild's hit. Knocks him off the puck. Wild. Chance goes off a body, though. Carroll there, able to deflect it. Gilliott, nice little tip into the zone. He's got Wild in the slot. Looking, cuts up, tries to get a shot, and he's tripped up there.
Nice work by Wild to get that call.
That wasn't Wild, that was Gilliott.
I thought Wild was bringing the puck down.
I said
oh, no, you're right. It was Gilliott, yeah. Just replayed it in my head there.
So here we go. Another big power play coming up. And if Milford ever needed a goal, it would be right here. Lynch playing in deep for White. White's got Bass on him. Nice move off the net. But a good stick there, and just able to keep it in was Wild. One-time attempt healed on the stick by Croteau. Balzerini with it. Balzerini looking for some options, trying to spray it across. Here's a chance, centered, and unable to really get anything on it was Lynch. And unable to keep it in. This is going to be trouble here. It's Provost busting into the zone. Provost just lost it off his stick, and he's just lured another penalty call.
What was the penalty?
Yeah, we're getting a slashing.
Oh, wow.
Provost, once again, has been a game breaker for Oliver Ames against Milford. He really took over the regular season meeting. He's doing it again here tonight in the playoffs. Stepping up big for his club. Only able to tally one goal so far tonight for Provost, which was that layup empty netter, essentially. But he's definitely had his chances. And we've seen him flying all over the ice. So we play 4-on-4 now, at least for the time being. Balzerini trying to gain the step on the defender. McCormick able to. Shot into the glove. That one was going wide anyway, but Tierney's going to settle things down here with about 5:09 to go in the third period. Balzerini take the draw with White out there. Can't win it, but still fighting for it. Played to the point for Croteau. Croteau trying to get to the net. Shot high on the glove side. Looking for a tip attempt. Burns collects in the neutral zone. Sends it right back in wide of Tierney, where the Tigers will reclaim the puck. That's McCormick with it. Playing it to his D partner. Now back to McCormick. Played up and out of the zone there by DeMartinez. He's got Carroll with him. Going after Croteau. Now coming out with his Carroll shot and a save there. Rebound. Saved by Ireland. Another chance. And never getting through. And we have a penalty here.
Oh.
As we have an Oliver Ames player down.
It's a no, I don't think it's a penalty. I think they're just getting him off the ice because he's injured. Burns just steamrolled him. That's what he does.
So that's Carroll there having trouble putting pressure on his leg. Lotzi and Provost out now for Oliver Ames, going up against Mobilia and Lynch, the penalty killers for Milford. Croto trying to hack it out of the zone, able to. McCormick takes it back, plays to his partner. Now Provost able to dump it back in. Campanella skating after it. Collected though. Play from McCormick. McCormick dancing with it at the blue line. And now it's going to be skated out by Croto, but he's in a 1-on-4 situation. Plays through the legs of McCormick. Now taking it into the corner. Team's back at even strength now. Provost handling the puck behind his own net. He's got Croto on trying to lift the stick, able to, but Provost does a good job of sticking with it. Gets to his teammate, Campanella, who finds Lotzi in space, and we have a chance here. Lotzi looking for Provost. Oh, just a little too airborne, though. Almost had it. Wide open net gaping, but went over the stick of Provost. Now kept in by McCormick. Provost toward the slot, unable to connect with Campanella, and Milford sprays it out. Icing here now with 3:15 to go as the time continues to tick away. Milford needs something soon. Nyland can't win the draw. Kept in at the blue line by Costello. He plays in. Walking toward the slot, but unable to get the shot off. Shot and a save there. Rebound sent wide. As Chandler McLaughlin had a chance. Now Lathrop kicks to the stick. And we'll try and skate this out. Plays up to Ford Wild, who tips it out of the zone. In pursuit, Nyland. Good body contact there. McLaughlin pinning along the end boards. Wild in to fight for it. Now play back for Duccio. Throws it in deep. Nyland handling it, centers it, no one home there. Lathrop on the puck, throws it to the side of the net, and that one goes wide again. Verduccio trying to play it back in deep, but recollected there by Oliver Ames. Verduccio able to kick it only temporarily, and sent back toward Lathrop. Lathrop now looking for a big stretch pass. Again, one of the things that we were talking about earlier that Milford really can't be doing is looking for those big passes. Sent in the corner now. Gilliott behind his own net. Skating through the circles. Out to center ice. Over the blue line. He's got a man, Lotzi. Big body coming on him. Played out Provost. Looks for a quick exit pass out of the zone, but just ahead of Lotzi. Recollected by Milford.
The net is empty.
Under 2 minutes to go. Ireland's out of the net. 1:30 to go to be exact. Milford down by 2, desperate for some goals. Play it for Campanella, kept in. White, stick handling through, checked off the puck, sent wide on a weak attempt there by Balzerini. Wild plays it back for Burns. Burns looking for an opportunity. Shot goes off a body. He waited just a little too long there to get the shot off. Now Balzerini looking to get toward the net. Goes off a skate. Played up but not out. Croto keeps it in. Shot goes off a body, and that one hit the high netting. Or low netting, I really should say. And we now have exactly 1 minute to go with a play stoppage here.
Should stay in the zone, so anything can happen here. Get a good face-off win, play it back to the D, get some people in front, take a shot. All right, now we got a timeout. I'd like to know who took the timeout, because the one earlier, I'm not sure who took the one earlier.
Well, all we know is that they were both necessary tonight. As the coaches strategize and try to figure out their game plan. Stacking up the inside of the slot there with Wild, Lynch, and Balzerini. Trying to keep it in now is Croto. Able to. Good job there. White dancing along the boards. Centering attempt there for Wild. Doesn't get through. 45 seconds to go. White back to the point. Burns winds up, fakes the shot, sends it over. Shot goes wide. Wild looking to get out front, unable to. And at the side of the net now. And behind, back to Croteau. Croteau back to Burns. One-time attempt, shot, and hits a body that was going on the net. Shot again, saved by Tierney, sprawled out. Puck goes back out, shot, and that went over the bar. How did he miss that?
White has been down for a good 15 seconds on the ice. He got hit with that Burns shot. That Burns one-timer hit him right in the ankle.
Oh, he is still
We're going to pull away here for a second because he's hurt.
And now helping White off the ice are his teammates, Balzerini and Croteau. It might have been his ankle, but it looked like they were examining his knee while he was down. And he is having a lot of trouble putting pressure on that. Here in the final 20 seconds of regulation. And Milford looking for a miracle. One back to Verduccio. Circling with it at the neutral zone. Now dumped in deep. 14 seconds to go as the time will tick down on the Scarlet Hawks season. Puck in the corner now. Showing a little bit of frustration. And we have a whistle here. Some extra activity going on, some frustration being shown down there. Just to the right of goaltender Jimmy Tierney. Puck is dropped, and that is going to do it for this one. Oliver Ames came into this game on a 4-game losing streak, but they come out of it winners. A huge second half to the game really helped put this one out of reach for Milford. As you see, the Milford team.
Tough loss here, especially for the seniors. All 4 of them, they're going to take this hard. But I mean, they sacrificed at the end of the game. They really skated hard, showed some heart. And the best story you can take out of this is that Milford hockey is alive and well. You had a great fan base here for the game tonight, representing Milford.
Successful season.
And the best part of hockey is everyone shakes hands at the end, so can't ask for much more than that.
Sign of respect shown between the two teams here, as Milford will skate off for the final time this season. Another strong season for Milford, and we were happy to bring you as much of it as we could here. And we'll be looking to do this more in the future too. Milford coming up just short here today by a final score of 4-2 to Oliver Ames. And now 0-2 in postseason. But they'll look to get right back at it next year, and you know they're going to be hungry.
Definitely, there's a lot of depth on this team. There's only 4 seniors that aren't going to return. So Milford hockey has a bright future ahead of them.
And we're hopeful for it. So for the final time this season, I'm Patrick Garapi alongside Rob O'Keefe signing off from Franklin, where today the season ends for Milford by a final score of 4-2. We thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you next time.
Keep your stick on the ice.